The Great Smoky Mountains, located in the southeastern United States, are a range of the Appalachian Mountains straddling the border between Tennessee and North Carolina. This region is renowned for its stunning natural beauty, including lush forests, diverse wildlife, and cascading waterfalls. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park was established in 1934 and is the most visited national park in the U.S., drawing millions of visitors each year. It offers a plethora of outdoor activities such as hiking, camping, wildlife viewing, and scenic drives. The Smokies are also rich in cultural history, with remnants of early Appalachian settlers, including log cabins and historic homesteads, scattered throughout the park. There is much to do in Great Smoky Mountain National Park, including exploring the historic buildings and wildlife in Cades Cove, the beautiful and infamous Clingman Dome, and hiking the numerous trails the park has to offer. If you aren't the hiking type, you can go on scenic drives on Newfound Gap Road and the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. Overall, the Great Smoky Mountains are a cherished treasure, offering visitors a chance to immerse themselves in the beauty of the Appalachian wilderness while exploring its rich history and culture. The Great Smoky Mountain National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is the most visited national park in the U.S. It spans over 500,000 acres across Tennessee and North Carolina and encompasses a diverse range of ecosystems from lush forests to high mountain peaks. In 2023, 13 million visitors visited the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, making it the most visited national park in the U.S. The park encompasses 522,419 acres of land, making it one of the most largest protected areas in the eastern United States. The main entrances are located along US Highway 441 at Newfound Gap Road in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Cherokee, North Carolina, and also Townsend, Tennessee. Visitors to the park are treated to breathtaking scenery, including panoramic mountain views, cascading waterfalls, and verdant forests. The park's namesake smoky appearance is caused by the natural fog that often blankets the mountains, especially in the mornings and after rainfall. Until the 1800s, the area formed part of the Cherokee Nation. Its people named the land Place of the Blue Smoke. For the bluish haze characteristic of the region. The first white settlers established themselves in the sheltered coves and valleys of the area, and a number of their picturesque primitive buildings have been preserved. Throughout the park, visitors can explore historic structures that offer a glimpse into the region's past, including log cabins, grist mills, and churches. These remnants of early Appalachian life provide insight into the area's cultural past. The park offers over 800 miles of hiking trails, ranging from easy walks to strenuous multi-day backpacking trips. Popular hikes include Alum Cave Trail, Clingman Dome Trail, and the Appalachian Trail, which passes through the park for 70 miles. Covering 816 square miles, the park is some 15 to 20 miles wide and extends 54 miles southwards from the Pigeon River to the Little Tennessee River. It was established in 1934 to preserve the last remaining sizable area of the southern primeval hardwood forest in the U.S., and it contains some of the highest peaks in the Appalachian Mountains, including Clingman Dome, which is the highest point at 6,643 feet. Scenic drives such as Newfound Gap Road and the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail allow visitors to explore the park's beauty from the comfort of their vehicle. These routes offer opportunity for wildlife viewing, picnicking, and enjoying overlooks. The Great Smoky Mountains are a haven for wildlife enthusiasts, with opportunities to spot animals such as black bears, deer, wild turkeys, and salamanders. Wildlife viewing is especially popular in Cades Cove and Cataloochee Valley. The park is renowned for its incredible biodiversity, with over 19,000 documented species, including plants, animals, and fungi. It is home to a variety of wildlife, including hundreds of species of birds, bird species. Overall, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park offers a wealth of opportunities for outdoor recreation, nature exploration, and cultural immersion, making it a beloved destination for visitors from around the world. Visit Great Smoky Mountains National Park. There's plenty to do, including hiking more than 800 miles of trails, including the Alum Cave Trail, Abrams Falls Trail, and Clingman Dome Trail. Take a drive along Newfound Gap Road or the Cades Cove Loop Trail for stunning views of mountains, forests, and wildlife. Discover the park's numerous waterfalls, such as Laurel, Rainbow, and Grotto Falls. Use my link to plan your trip to the Smoky Mountains National Park using TripAdvisor. EconomyBookings.com offers a wide range of cars for rent. In the summer, the most popular cars are those in economy, full-size, and intermediate classes. And Economy Bookings offers more than 200,000 rental shops in 150 different countries. Choosing a car has never been easier. Every car on the website has a detailed description, high-quality photos, and user rating. There are only cars with good ratings. Clients highly appreciate the cleanliness and technical state of cars provided by EconomyBooking.com. Use my link to book a car rental near Smoky Mountains National Park. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park offers several scenic drives that allows visitors to experience the beauty of the mountains from the comfort of their vehicles. Here are some of the most popular scenic drives in the park. Newfound Gap Road. This 33-mile road runs from Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, North Carolina, and is one of the most scenic drives in the park. Along this road, you'll ascend to Newfound Gap, which sits at an elevation of 5,046 feet, offering spectacular views of the surrounding mountains. There are several overlooks and pull-offs. You can stop along the way and take in the scenery. Cades Cove Loop Road. Cades Cove is a picturesque valley surrounded by mountains, and the 11-mile loop road allows visitors to explore the area's natural and cultural heritage. You'll pass by historic cabins, churches, and other structures, as well as open fields where you may spot wildlife, such as turkey, deer, and black bears. The drive is especially beautiful in the fall, where the leaves are changing colors. Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. This narrow, winding road offers more intimate driving experience, taking visitors through dense forests and past rushing mountain streams. Along the 5.5-mile loop, you'll find trailheads for several hiking trails, as well as historic homesteads and picturesque waterfalls. Foothills Parkway. While not located within the national park boundaries, the Foothills Parkway is nearby and offers stunning views of the Great Smoky Mountains. The western section of the parkway is known as the Missing Link and was completed in 2018, providing an uninterrupted scenic drive with panoramic vistas of the surrounding mountains. Little River Road, running from Circleland's Visitor Center to Townsend, Tennessee. This scenic drive follows the course of the Little River and offers beautiful views of the surrounding mountains and forests. There are several pull-offs and picnic areas you can stop and enjoy, where you can stop and enjoy the scenery or take a short hike to a waterfall. These scenic drives offer a wonderful way to experience the beauty and grandeur of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Whether you're looking for panoramic mountain views, historic sites, or opportunities to spot wildlife. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park offers over 800 miles of hiking trails, ranging from easy to challenging backcountry treks. Some of the most popular hikes in the park include Alum Cave Trail, Chimney Tops Trail, Laurel Falls Trail, Clingman Dome Trail, Grotto Falls Trail, Rainbow Falls Trail, Andrew Bald Trail, and Abrams Falls Trail. Alum Cave Trail, a 5.5-mile round-trip trail, is one of the most popular in the park, leading to Alum Cave Bluffs, a large concave bluff offering stunning views. Along the hike, hikers pass through old growth forests and cross rushing streams. An easy 2.6-mile round-trip trail that leads to Laurel Falls. The Laurel Falls Trail is one of the most photographed waterfall in the park. The trail is paved and is suitable for hikers of all skills, offering beautiful views of the falls and surrounding forests. At 6.5 miles round trip, the Clingman Dome Trail leads to the highest point in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Clingman Dome. While the hike is relatively short, the elevation gain can be challenging for some hikers. At the summit, visitors can enjoy panoramic views of the surrounding areas. Grotto Falls Trail, a 2.6-mile round-trip trail, leads to Grotto Falls, the only waterfall in the park that hikers can walk behind. The trail passes through old-growth hemlock forests and rhododendron thickets before reaching the picturesque waterfall. A 5.4-mile round-trip trail that leads to Rainbow Falls, which is a majestic 80-foot waterfall known for the rainbow that appears in its mist on sunny days. The Rainbow Falls Trail passes through lush forests and offers opportunity for wildlife viewing. Andrew Bald's Trail is a moderate 3.6-mile round-trip trail which leads to Andrew's Bald, one of the highest grassy balds in the Great Smoky Mountains. From the Bald, hikers enjoy panoramic views of the surrounding mountains and valleys. A 5.2-mile round-trip trail which leads to Abrams Falls, a powerful 20-foot waterfall on Abrams Creek. The Abrams Falls Trail follows a scenic route through mixed hardwood forests and along the creek. Whether you're looking for a leisurely stroll to a scenic overlook or a challenging trek to a remote waterfall, there's a trail for every level of hiker to enjoy. Newfound Gap Road, as I discussed before, is one of the most iconic scenic drives in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Newfound Gap Road, also known as US Highway 441, stretches for approximately 33 miles from Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, North Carolina. It bisects the park, cutting through the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains, and provides access to some of the most stunning vistas in the area. One of the highlights of Newfound Gap Road is reaching Newfound Gap itself, which sits at an elevation of 5,046 feet. This is the lowest drivable pass through the Great Smoky Mountains, offering panoramic views of the surrounding peaks. A trip on Newfound Gap Road has often been compared to a drive from Georgia to Maine in terms of the variety of forest ecosystems one experiences. Starting from either Cherokee, North Carolina or Gatlinburg, Tennessee, travelers climb approximately 3,000 feet, ascending through Cove Hardwood, Pine Oak, and Northern Hardwood forests to evergreen spruce fir forests at Newfound Gap. This fragrant evergreen woodland is similar to the boreal forests of New England and eastern Canada. Along the drive, there are numerous pull-offs and scenic overlooks where visitors can take in the breathtaking views of the mountains and valleys. Some of the most popular overlooks include Morton Overlook, Sugarlands Overlook, and Newfound Gap Overlook. While Newfound Gap Road is generally open year-round, sections of the road may close temporarily during winter due to snow and ice. It is a good idea to check the road conditions on the website before you visit, especially if you are traveling during the colder months. Overall, Newfound Gap Road is a must-do scenic drive for everyone visiting the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, offering unparalleled views and access to some of the park's most iconic landmarks. Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail is one of the larger and fastest flowing mountain streams in the park. Drive this road after a hard rain and the inspiration behind the name will be apparent. This narrow, winding, Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail invites you to slow down and enjoy the forest and historic buildings of the area. This 5.5-mile long one-way loop road is a favorite side trip for many people who frequently visit Smokies. It offers rushing mountain streams, glimpses into old growth forests, and a number of well-preserved log cabins, grist mills, and other historic buildings. The road is one-way and can accommodate vehicles up to 7 feet wide and 12.5 feet tall. Please note that the road is closed during winter. Drive along the road. Along the drive, visitors will encounter several historic sites and homesteads, including log cabins, grist mills, and barns dating back to the early 19th and 20th century. These historic structures offer insights into the lives of early Appalachian settlers. The entrance to the Motor Nature Trail is located a short distance past the parking areas for Rainbow Falls. The trailhead for Grotto Falls, another of the park's most popular waterfalls, is located along the route as well. A wet weather waterfall called A Place of Thousand Drips provides a splendid finale to your journey. An inexpensive booklet is available at the beginning of the Motor Nature Trail. It provides details about the landmarks along the route. The Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail is known for its scenic beauty, including several picturesque waterfalls and overlooks. Grotto Falls, the only waterfall in the park that visitors can walk behind, is accessible via a short hike from the trail. In addition to driving the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, visitors can explore several hiking trails that begin or intersect with the Loop Road. These trails range from easy walks to more strenuous hikes and offer opportunities to explore the natural beauty of the area close up. Overall, the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail offers visitors a chance to experience the scenic beauty, history, and wildlife of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in a convenient and accessible setting. Explore the Great Smoky Mountains National Park's history and natural wonders on a narrated tour. Learn about Cherokee history and ancestral legends while driving through the area's vibrant landscapes. Start by downloading Action Tour Guide app, which will function as your personal tour guide, audio tour, and map. You only need to purchase one tour per car, not per person. Everyone listens together. Note, this 47-mile-long tour covers the essentials of the Great Smoky Mountains in 5 to 6 hours. Use my link to get the self-driving audio tour through GetYourGuide. Campspot is an instant booking platform for camping across North America. Research the best campgrounds, RV parks, cabins, glamping destinations, and more, whether it's last minute or for your epic road trips months away. Campspot lets you filter your search result by the type of getaway you want. Smoky Mountain Campground offers a variety of sites in a beautiful location in North Carolina. Choose from cabins, tent sites, trailer sites, and more. Use my link to book a stay in Smoky Mountains Campgrounds using Campspot.com. Cades Cove is located in the Tennessee section of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park near Townsend, Tennessee. The Loop Road is an 11-mile, one-way paved road that encircles the cove. Visitors the opportunity to drive through a picturesque valley surrounded by mountains. It is a slow-paced drive with a speed limit of 20 miles per hour, allowing visitors to take their time and enjoy the scenery. Allow at least 2 to 4 hours to tour Cades Cove, or longer if you walk some of the area's trails. Traffic is heavy during the tourist seasons in the summer and fall on the weekends year-round. While driving on the loop road, be courteous to other visitors and use the pullouts to enjoy the scenery or wildlife. Cades Cove is the singular most popular destination for visitors to the park. It attracts more than 2 million visitors annually because of its well-preserved homesteads, scenic mountain views, and abundant display of wildlife. Cades Cove Historic District is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Along the loop road, visitors will find several historic buildings and structures dating back to the 19th and early 20th century, including log cabins, barns, churches, and a working grits mill. These historic sites offer a glimpse into the pioneer history of the area. Scattered along the loop road are 3 churches, a working grits mill, barns, log houses, and many other faithfully restored 18th and 19th century structures. Pick up the self-guided tour booklet available at the entrance to the loop road for information about the building you will see in the cove and the people who used to live here. The valley has a rich history. For hundreds of years, the Cherokee Indians hunted in the cove, but archaeologists have no evidence of major settlements. The first Europeans settled in the cove sometime between 1818 and 1821. By 1830, the population of the area had swelled to 271. Cades Cove offers a variety of historic buildings. Cades Cove offers the widest variety of historic buildings of any area in the national park. John Oliver, a veteran of the War of 1812, and his wife Lorena Fraser were the first permanent European settlers in Cades Cove. The Olivers, who were originally from Carter County, Tennessee, arrived in 1818, accompanied by Joshua Joby, who had initially pursued them to settle in the cove. While Joby returned to Carter County, the Olivers stayed, struggling through the winter and subsisting on dried pumpkin. Joby returned in the spring of 1819 with a herd of cattle in tow and gave the Olivers 2 milk cows. In 1821, William Fighting Billy Tipton, a veteran of the American Revolution, and his son, State of Franklin opposition John Tipton, brought up large tracts of Cades Cove, which he in turn sold to his sons and relatives, and the settlement began to boom. Peter Cable, a farmer of German descent, arrived in the cove and helped design an elaborate system that would help drain the swampy lands in the western part of the cove. In 1827, Daniel Fu opened the Cades Cove Boomery Forge to fashion metal tools. Robert Shields arrived in the cove in 1835 and erected a tub mill on Forge Creek. His son Frederick built the cove's first grist mill. Between 1820 and 1850, the population of Cades Cove grew to 671, with the size of cove farms averaging between 150 to 300 acres. The early cove's residents, although relatively self-sufficient, were dependent upon nearby Tuckaliki coves for dry goods and other necessities. Religion was an important part of life in Cades Cove. from its earliest days, a reflection of the efforts of John and Loretta Oliver. The Olivers managed to organize a branch of the Millers Cove Baptist Church for Cades Cove in 1825. After briefly realigning themselves with the Weirs Cove Baptist Church, the Cades Cove Baptist Church was pronounced an independent entity in 1829. In the 1830s, a division in Baptist churches known as anti-mission split occurred throughout East Tennessee. The split developed over disagreement about whether missions and other innovations of the day were authorized by Scripture. The debate made its way to Cades Cove Baptist Church in 1839, becoming so emotionally charged as to require the intervention of the Tennessee Association of United Baptists. In the end, 13 members of the congregation departed to form the Cades Cove Missionary Baptist Church, and the remaining congregation changed its name in 1841 to the Primitive Baptist Church. The Primitive Baptists believe in a strict literal interpretation of Scripture. William Howell Oliver became the pastor of the Primitive Baptist Church 1882 to 1940. The Primitive Baptists remained the dominant religious and political force in the Cove, with their meetings interrupted only by the Civil War. Cades Cove is one of the most popular destinations in the park, so the loop road can get crowded, especially during peak seasons and weekends. To avoid crowds, consider visiting early in the mornings or on weekdays. Overall, Cades Cove Loop Road offers visitors a chance to immerse themselves in natural beauty and history of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, making it a must-visit destination for everyone exploring the area. The Great Smoky Mountains boast scenic views, and this hiking tour takes you on a journey to find them. Join a small group and traverse through the lush landscapes to discover several streams, cascades, and creeks. Each season of the year puts a different show for hikers, so there's always something to enjoy. This is a moderately adventurous hike that gains elevation and climbs over downed trees. Use my link to join this tour through Viator. Clingman Dome is the most prominent feature within the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and it holds several distinctions. At 6,643 feet, Clingman Dome is the highest point in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It is also the highest point in Tennessee and is the third highest mountain range east of the Mississippi. Only Mount Mitchell and Mount Craig, located in Mount Mitchell State Park in West North Carolina, rise higher. The Cherokee name for Clingman Dome is Kuhohi, or Mulberry Place. According to a Cherokee myth recorded by ethnologist James Mooney in the late 19th century, the mountain was home to the white bear, the great chief of all bears, and the location of one of the bears' council houses. The enchanted lake of Atagahi, also known as Foul Place, the waters of which would cure wounded bears, was believed by the Cherokee to be located somewhere between Clingman Dome and the waterhead of the Condalufti River to the east. The road leading to the summit is closed seasonally, typically from early December to late March, and whenever dangerous weather conditions require. It's 7 miles to the end of Clingman Dome Road, and scenic pullouts offer endless views of ridges and valleys along the way. The road ends in a large parking area from which a half-mile trail leads to the summit. The trail is paved, but is pretty steep. Clingman Dome has two sub-peaks, the 6,500-foot Mount Buckley to the west and the 6,400-foot Mount Love to the east. Reaching the summit requires a steep half-mile paved trail hike from the parking area. Although the short hike is accessible for most visitors, the altitude and incline may pose challenges for some individuals, especially those with respiratory and cardiovascular conditions. Although the trail is paved, it is too steep to be wheelchair accessible. Keep this in mind if you are traveling with those who have those needs. Clingman Dome is protected as part of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. A paved road connects it to US 441 at Newfound Gap Road, 6.7 miles away. The 45-foot-tall concrete observation tower, built in 1959 and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places, offers a panoramic view of the mountains. An air quality monitoring station operated by the Environmental Protection Agency is the second highest in eastern North America. Built in 1959, the observation tower features a circular observation platform accessed by a spiral ramp. The ramp is 375 feet in length and rises at a 12% grade in sync with the Clingman Dome Trail. The platform, 28 feet in diameter, allows spectators a 360-degree panorama of the surrounding terrain. The observation tower on the summit of Clingman Dome offers spectacular 360-degree view of the Smokies and beyond for visitors willing to climb the steep half-mile walk to the top of the tower. On clear days, views expand over 100 miles. Unfortunately, air pollution often limits viewing distances to under 20 miles. Because of its elevation and unobstructed views, Clingman Dome is a popular destination for sunrise and sunset viewing. Visitors can experience breathtaking light shows as the sun rises over the mountains or dips below the horizon, painting the sun in vibrant hues of red, orange, and pink. Clouds, precipitation, and cold temperatures are common at Clingman Dome. Temperatures at the dome can be 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than surrounding lowlands. In fact, the cool, wet conditions on Clingman Dome make the spruce fir forest that grows there a coniferous rainforest. Proper preparation is essential for a good visit. Dress in layers and be sure to bring a jacket even in the summer. Besides the trail to the summit, there are several trails that start from the Clingman Dome Road and parking area. The Appalachian Trail crosses Clingman Dome, marking the highest point along its journey from Georgia to Maine. The Fortney Ridge Trail leads to Andrews Bald. The Fortney Ridge Trail leads to Andrews Bald. The Fortney Ridge Trail leads to Andrews Bald, a high elevation grassy bald. Overall, Clingman Dome is a must-visit destination within the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, offering visitors a chance to experience the awe-inspiring beauty and grandeur of the southern Appalachian Mountains from its highest point. With its stunning scenery, abundant wildlife, and accessibility from major cities such as Tennessee and Cherokee, North Carolina, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park consistently ranks as the most visited national park in the U.S. The Smoky Mountains boast breathtaking vistas, lush forests, cascading waterfalls, and diverse wildlife, providing endless opportunities for scenic hikes, photography, and simply immersing oneself in nature's beauty. Explore the rich cultural history of the Appalachian region, including preserved homesteads, churches, and historical structures that offer insights into the lives of early settlers in the area. Visiting the Great Smoky Mountains National Park offers a plethora of reasons to entice nature enthusiasts, adventurers, and anyone seeking a rejuvenation escape. Overall, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park offers a unique blend of natural beauty, outdoor recreation, and cultural heritage that makes it a must-visit destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike.